both of them get their first NFL touchdowns on the same day. It's pretty cool.
I did actually. I didn't know about Andre, but yeah, I saw DeAndre's catches, and he's just a special player, man. I knew he'd be ready for this next step, and he's proven everybody, who he is and how well he can play at that level. So I'm proud of him.
Talk about NC State a little bit. Last week, Coach Morris said that maybe you guys didn't need to be reminded of what happened the last time you guys went up there, but certainly it's sort of in your head. Do you think about it?
Definitely. Up there, I remember, we started out the season, I think, 8-0, and that was one of the low points, definitely, as a team that I felt, after that game in the locker room. Real upset, real disappointed, really disappointing game on all cylinders among the team. But it's one of those things you learn from, you grow from, and I think we're ready to take it to them this year. We'll do our best. So we're just worried about Clemson, and we honestly care less, who we're playing. We're just worried about Clemson and executing to our level. So.
Do you think it was one of those things where you guys just were, because you'd won the championship, you'd already wrapped it up, just weren't focused?
No, I think it was just. I definitely think we weren't as focused. I think that I don't think we just said we're in the champion. We're in the AC championship. We don't need to worry about this game. Like we're definitely ready for them. I think we just probably our pregame, just leading up to the game, our practice maybe not as good that week, leading up to it or something like that. But I guess our focus wasn't all the way there. But I think that's something that's changed with the culture of this team. We're focused, ready to go.
Is there anything particular about that environment maybe up there? Obviously, State's had some good teams, but I think Florida State's lost 4 of their last 8, and you guys have obviously had some bad moments up there as well.
I don't think so. Like I said, we're not worried about kind of something that's grown, in the minds of our team. Kind of something Coach Sweeney's developed is a sense, that regardless of our circumstances, we're going to play Clemson football. We're just going to worry about what we can do about the process. We're not going to worry about the circumstances. What's going on outside the environment. We'll play anywhere. We'll play outside in that parking lot, wherever. So we're just worried. We're just focused on executing the best of our abilities.
How much does the Thursday night game adjust I realize that game week starts on Saturday, but is it almost like a holiday that falls on a Monday, and the middle of the week you kind of get lost of what day it is?
It's different. I lost track of the days just because we get in such a routine that Monday's this, Tuesday's this, Wednesday's this. But Coach Sweeney and the coaching staff has done a great job in preparing us. We just obviously moved practice schedule up 2 days, so I guess we're practicing. Saturday was our Monday, and then yesterday was our Tuesday practice, tough practice. But it's they do a great job in preparing us, and we're ready to go.
You're approaching a chance to be the all-time scoring leader here in Clemson history. Did you ever think 4 years ago when you walking on that you would have this opportunity?
Well, I told Coach Sweeney, I remember when I was a senior in high school, visited Clemson with my mom and dad, and I remember meeting with him, and I remember telling him that I wasn't coming here to just be another kicker. I was coming here to leave a legacy and break records. And I guess that's just what happened. I've just kind of stayed in the process, taking it kick by kick. Next kick mentality. It's very special. At the same time, not satisfied. And I think you got to remember there's 4 parts to every kick, and that's the snap and the hold. And Michael Sebeski and Corbin Jenkins have done an excellent job of that, and our past snappers and holders, and the blocking up front, and the kick, obviously. But and every time we go out there, we earn those points. That's a team effort, and I wouldn't be able to do it without those guys. And so this points record or whatever is just as much their record as it is mine. So I'm really grateful for them doing their jobs for me and making my job easy.
During practice during the week or even at home, do you ever visualize getting the chance to make a big kick or make a game winner, or do you just kind of like live in the moment when it comes, you just try to be ready for it?
No, I definitely work on visualization techniques. Morton Anderson taught me about that, the importance of that, and how you utilize that. And I definitely every week depends on when the game is, but I'll definitely do some visualization. I'll visualize a couple game situations, maybe a kick before halftime, a long field goal, or a game winner. I always picture in my head a game winner. So that when I get there, it's kind of already happened in my mind. So kind of developing that positive picture, making kicks. And so that's really helped from, Morton really helped me out with that.
What do you kind of picture like that, whatever stadium is coming up? I mean, is it just kind of like
Yeah.
you're making a game winner, or do you visualize being in Carter Finley
I do.
or in Florida State?
I do, yep. And I'm lucky to have already have kicked in those environments. So, but I definitely visualize, how the crowd's going to be, and how the stadium looks, how my, if I can remember specifically what targets I'm aiming at, past the uprights, through the uprights, and that's in that particular stadium, visualize that as well. So I've kind of gotten better. It was tough at first to visualize all that, but it's kind of gotten better, and I've kind of gotten used to it, and it's kind of become easier. It's been nice to have that weapon.
What's your range? I mean, how far? I mean, what's realistic for you? How far have you kicked?
I mean, I'd love to try 55. I mean, at 55, I think up to 55, I'm really comfortable, and then I could hit past that, but whatever the team needs, I'm there to do, and so whatever's going to help our team win. But I'm comfortable definitely up to 55.
What's the longest you've ever? I mean, in practice, do you know what's the longest you've made?
In practice,
Yeah.
just messing around with the little holder. I mean, I've hit from 65 with a little breeze, but I mean, I've kind of been working on long field goals in practice, and I'm hitting from 60 pretty good. I just think I'm really comfortable up to 55, in a game. So, but yeah, like I said, whatever the team needs me to do, I'm there to help them win. So that's my main goal this season, and it has been to just help the team in whatever way I can to help us win.
In a pinch, though, 60 might be possible.
Yeah, I'd say so, for sure. I'm confident in that.
What motivates you as a kicker? Is there a moment that you look back to and say, okay, this kind of keeps you going?
Yeah, I'd say, a big turning point was, we always talk about that point back at Auburn. And that was, I think, honestly, a big turning point in my faith. That happened, and I was, devastated. To fail on that big of a stage is just, it's not fun. And that never really happened to me that before, to fail on that big of a stage. And I took it pretty hard, but, I talked about it. I met with my family. My dad said, and my mom said that, whenever one door closes, God opens another. And that's kind of it. That's just been what's been driving me. I mean, I just play for, I know Dawson Zimmerman put it in a great way. He said he plays for an audience of one, and that's what I've been doing. I've been playing, for God and for His glory. And so it's been fun. I play for my family. I play for my name, Catanzaro, and that's my motivation. I feel like you have to play for something bigger than yourself at this level, especially, and because it can eat you alive if you play just for yourself. And so I play for God. I play for my family. I play for my name. That's what motivates me. That's what drives me.
You've only missed one field goal in your last 29 attempts. Do you know that? Do you think about that?
It's pretty cool. I mean, it is. It's special. What I've been able to do at this level, and I do look at that a little bit, and just kind of, I think you got to be proud of yourself in a little bit, and it's definitely cool. But again, my focus has to be that I'm never satisfied, and that I'm always trying to get better each and every day. And that's what my focus has been. But yeah, I mean, and like last year, I mean, I made every one but one, but several of those I could have hit better. I could have, made better contact or this and that, and I've been looking at film and stuff. So I'm a perfectionist, which is, I guess, good and bad. But I'm always trying to find a way to get better, make better contact, and like all my field goals, I'm trying to hit good, hit well, and so I'm just trying to get better each and every day. Thanks. Appreciate it.
How you doing?
Did you do that yoga yet?
What's that?
Did you do that yoga?